Hello, everyone. Welcome to a beginning few words about what we'll be going over for the next few weeks. And it builds on what we've done before. And please don't feel overwhelmed. This is just really just the beginning. And the assignment won't be a ton of work, but it's just an opportunity to kind of get to know a concept that you've heard of before, you've seen before, and you'll be using for your entire life. So I'm going to emphasize a couple things here and get you ready for learning something that isn't really new, but hopefully what we do in class and what we do for some activities and for assignments will really cement in this concept and what it means. So with that, you want to get some notes out, and here we go. With me out of the way, we're going to be spending some time for the next couple weeks on this word. Percent. Now, if you're scared, don't be. I'm going to unravel some of the mystery in it, but you'll see it sometimes written with that symbol. And if you look at that symbol and I just kind of take it apart a little bit, I can use one of these lines for divide. I can use these two zeros and another one of these lines to make a 100. And really all this means right here, we already know what per means. It just means divided by. And cent, if I talked about century, centurion, cent, centennial, it just means 100. So when you see the word percent, all it means, and it's already written right there, all it means is you're dividing by 100. That's all it is. So if I talk about 53%, all I am talking about is 53 divided by 100. That's all it is. What about 62.1%? Well, it's just that number, 62.1 divided by 100. Or what if I say 0.3%? Well, it's just that number divided by 100. So it's 0.3 divided by 100. That's all it is. That's all percent is. It's just a way to say divided by 100. So if I want to talk about 100% of you, 100%, it's just that number, 100, divided by 100. Now you're starting to see some things, and we'll be playing with this number, and we'll be having some fun with this word percent. We'll be doing multiple activities. In class, we talked about taxes. We talked about recommended daily allowance on the food labels. There's percents. But what does percent means? It means what divided by 100. Now, the interesting thing about percent is it doesn't mean anything by itself. I'm going to tell you, hey, 45%, huh? What do you think? What do you think? 45%. Well, it doesn't mean anything. The hardship about percent, and the reason why sometimes it's caused mystery, is because that percent is always related to something else. I already mentioned taxes, food, sleeping time, screen time. There's always this other thing that 45% is talking about, or that the percent is talking about. And that's what makes it mystery. Every single time we're talking about percent, it's a two-step issue. It's the percent, of something else. It's the percent of math class that you like. Oh, well, that's going to be 100%, right? Don't say something small like 1%. Or 0.8% or something close to 0%. Don't say anything like that for math. What percent of your classes do you like? Do you like 50% of your classes or 25% of your classes? The hardship about percent is because it's talking about something else. And sometimes we get jumbled. Now, wait, what are we talking about? Whenever you're talking about percent, it seems meaningless until we attach it to an item. And that's the work of these next few weeks, is taking this percent and attaching it to an item. We can attach 45% to really anything we want. So just be ready to be attaching this percent idea to anything. Things fun, things not fun, things good, things bad, things above you, things below you. We're just going to take this percent of anything. You're going to see, and you've seen in the past, where we do this circle and we talk about percent that way. That's just because it's easy to say this is the whole thing. If I go like this, there's 100%. This circle is just a good way to say, well, what if I want 50%? How would I detail 50%? So you'll learn that 50% means half, and so it's just a matter of coloring in half of it. And what if I give you a circle where this much of it is shaded in? What percent is that? That much. Well, we'll be talking about this, and we'll be talking about what it means. If you already know that I just shaded in 25% of it, you're already ahead of the game. You're already knowing where things are at. But today's lesson really is just a matter of talking about the word percent, understanding what percent is, and then doing a little activity with percent. And this is the activity. You'll type in this website, mathsisfun.com/percentage.html. And you can hit pause on this video so you can keep that website up. That's the website to go to look over that page, see what that is, and take that little, it's called a quiz, but it's not going on your grade. See how much you understand percent. How well do you understand percent? And that quiz will kind of give you an understanding of where you are starting out with this percent idea. And that's the work of today. Honor student, just ask your parents where percents show up in their lives. They can give you a couple examples of where they work with percents and how they use percents to understand the world better. And that's today's lesson. So thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. And go to that webpage at the bottom, answer those few questions, and see how well you're ready for this percent topic and percent chapter. Thanks for watching. Remember, math class, it's the only class that counts.